I don't have anything to share specifically, but
Mhm.
I do want to say that the more and more that I practice the meditations, I find that I'm doing much better with love and kindness and the way that I think. And I just really love the transformation that's happening in my life.
Right. Yeah, that's amazing to hear. Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
Right. Yes, G, you can unmute.
Thank you, Bante. Actually, that is not my sharing, but it is more than my question
Right.
I'd like to raise in our group. Um, we try to practice loving kindness, be kind to people, and then today, be grateful, show gratitude. I'd like to ask, for example, these scenarios. I have someone who is very close to me. That is not my husband, by the way. Don't misunderstand. Um, um, we are very close, and I know that he's a kind person. But sometimes we are just very different. Um, I don't judge who is right, who is wrong, because different thought, different perspective. But one thing, that person, the level of being patient, or his level of being patient is very short. And whatever um, when we are talking, for example, when we are talking, just the moment that I say something that is not up to what he expect for as an info or as a reply, and then he just explode.
Mm.
I know that he knows his problems, and he tried to meditate as well. He's been to some of the meditation group, but not Buddhist one because he's Christian. Um, but I think that, and then he exploded too much and too fast, that make me, up to a moment that I feel like I has panic. I try to filter what I can hear and what I can take to improve myself, or what I said that no, that is too personal, and then I drop it. But this happened again and again, and up to a moment that I said that I have a kind of fear. So even I know that he has done a lot of things for me, he helps me a lot, but I can cope up with his, let me say, his reaction towards me during that moment. So my strategy is that I try to keep a distance from him. So that is the situation. Now my question.
Right.
You
Okay.
just mentioned that we have to be grateful for the whole our life.
Right.
How I should handle those situations.
Yeah. So, yeah, I would like to give an answer. Before that, are there anyone would like to share their thoughts? So then, after that, I can share uh, something special, because this is a really good question, because there are so many friends in our lives. We love them, we like them, and in the meantime, they have some sort of things we can't cope with. Okay, then, okay, I'll say it like this. You know that, um, yes, of course, we all know that we all, as you said, yes, if someone is a friend, that means he should have good qualities which we like. So in the same time, there are like, it's like hot-tempered person, like he know that he or she is angry, he can't control his mind, and in the same times when someone being angry, yes, of course, they can't, and they say things and they do things. It's really hard to accept. That's true. So the what you are doing right now is a very good option. That means keeping a distance, not to feel hurt in your side. That also something that there is some example in Buddha one time saying like so I'm not sure whether I can find the right English word for that. It's like if anyone can, please bring it up, so that you know that when we burn a wood, then after that, the red coal it's still there. It's not burned out, but there are still it's not fire even. The coal is there with red color. So if someone try to hit with another wood, yes, it starts create spark. In the same way, there are some people, they are about to get mad for no reason. They are so hot tempered. So that then we have to keep a distance. So as I said in a last session, that we all have the same love to our dog as well as to the lion in the zoo. We pet our dog, but we are not going to pet the lion. We keep distance. Why? Even though we love, we don't have any recommendation whether that lion hurt us back. So therefore, yeah, of course we need to keep some distance at the same time. So we shouldn't judge a person with their anger, and we have to find a way to uh, like give him a good understanding about the anger, so that yes, the most difficult thing is some people justify their anger. So if someone justify their anger, there is no way of teaching that person anger is bad. If someone want to practice meditation, that means he or she really need to overcome from anger. So that means we have to teach them a way, because actually this programming also not like we are not directly talking the Buddhist teaching. This is like a bridge to anyone would like to practice Buddhist meditation. So therefore, so I'll bring like ideas like this. If someone is feel too much if someone if even your friend, or if you feel angry, first of all, what you have to practice first is being aware that you are getting angry, and angry is not you, it's just the emotion. And so when you try to be mindful and see how you feel in your heart, in your body, in detail when anger rises. So the things you will find that due to the release of adrenaline, that hormone, we feel like uh, so much energy generating in our body, that it's a kind of a flight or fight mode in our body. And the heart is like that heartbeat rate is so higher, and our breathing also fast, and that means our body is ready to release whatever ready to do an action, whatever our mind says. So that means that our body is ready to do. That means there is no way of like no prefrontal cortex for to break the idea or decide whether I am doing right thing or wrong thing. So that means when we have a situation like that, the first thing is we have to understand how my mind works, how the body changes. So then first step in the very beginning, you will find that you feel anger, and you feel the sensations and the pain, and you know that you are blaming, you know that you are scolding. So you knowing that you still do the same thing, then you feel regret what you have done, because people don't feel regret if they don't understand anger is unwholesome thing. If anyone justify that, that means that we call it mana, or that false dignity covers that anger, and therefore they can't eradicate anger. So if anyone would like to eradicate anger, they know anger is a bad thing, then regret comes. Then after some time, that means being mindful how it works, and apparent parallelly we practice loving kindness as a meditation. That means we do being mindful in the situation, and at the same time we are doing that loving kindness meditation as a daily routine. So then there will be a time that we can we know that anger is there, and we can, the most easiest way is to turning the physical things, not the mind, controlling the mind. So therefore, when you feel angry, try to take deep breaths in and deep breaths out, because taking deep breaths and being angry is can do like hand in hand, because it's a because body is trying to create more energy, you are trying to do the opposite. So give you an idea, like if I feel angry, my first instinct is, what I'm going to do the first is I'm going to take 20 deep breath in and out. Before that, I'm not going to react. So that will help you to calm your body. Instead of sudden reaction, it will give you time to respond wisely, because that's a very good thing. And if you feel like the place I'm in is not helpful me to focus to my breath, take yourself out of that situation. Say that, yes, give me 1 minute or give me 2 minutes, let's talk about this, and just take yourself out of the situation. Then there will be a time, after some time, you know that you feel that you know all the detail, most of the detail, what happened to your body when anger rises. Then you know that I'm still being angry, still pain is there, even I don't feel the anger. So if I start to talk this matter with this pain, anger will generate. I should have some time. So in that way, you can reduce your anger. In the same time, there is another, that is for the that's a one way to control your anger. But there are some other type of people that not every person feels sudden anger. There is another group of people, they if someone do something bad at that time, they will say like, oh, it's okay, I just let it go, it's okay. But in their heart, it always touch and say that, hey, that person did something like this. Even cooking, while chopping the potatoes, that to everyone it's like, look, cooking, but in his mind, in her mind, she's cooking something else, that is anger. After, when waking up tomorrow morning, that anger is that. So even though that at the moment he said yes, she said, it's, are you okay, I'll just let it go. But at that time, that it start like increase, and it comes to a level like you can't control it anymore, and like it about to burst. So you have to understand how your body and mind works with the anger. There are so many details we can talk. For you are the question, yes, of course, you are doing the right thing to keep a distance. And luckily, she also want to overcome from anger. So try to teach her like how to understand emotions and how to improve the emotional intelligence. Mindfulness with the loving kindness and with the meditations, there will be a time she or he will say thank you and pay the gratitude. There is another story from Australia. There was a monk there, from one day a monk said that a Christian or Catholic lady came to the meditation every Friday evening. Not, but she never talked with the monk. But after a year or so, she came with the wooden chair and said thank you for all the teachings. She started to come to the session because her husband used to hit and hurt her, so she needed. Oh, I'm sorry. She needed some time to have a space. He needs some time to. She needed to be away from the house. So that's why she came to the neighbor meditation center, the next meditation center. So but she started to practice the loving kindness. Then she shared her true love and kindness, and that helped his husband to generate love and kindness in his heart, because it's really hard to hurt someone who share true love and kindness, even we do something bad to them. So there will be a time like, okay, that the others even change. So you can generate love and kindness if you are capable. Then you can help your good friend to overcome from that anger.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And all the merits that we accumulated today share to G by the power of this G, and to you and your friend may able to overcome from all the disturbance, and may she able to overcome from the anger by the power of merits we accumulated today. Sad, sad, sad. And there are a couple of chats. Yes, Didi. Sometimes when people have anger issues, they are hurting inside themselves. That's definitely true, because that is the only way to keep the anger in our heart. Because anger can't last without hurting themselves, because present moment is what we have. Present moment always present, and it's like a gift. That's why we can say you need for present for that. It's so nice, the present moment. So, but if we want to interfere or keep the anger with us, we have to hurt ourselves. If someone keep anger with them, that means he continuously hurt himself. That's true. And yes, I have to go now. Yeah, but wanted to say thank you. Have a good evening. Yes, of course. Thank you for guiding us through the meditation tonight. See you next time. Yes, sure. Okay, I think it's time to end the session. And so all the participants who meditated with us today, by the power of these merits, may all good wishes come true. And by the power of the merits we accumulated today, we all be able to experience the supreme bliss of happiness. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Good.